Hello, everyone, and welcome to another incredible live episode of General Grammar. My name is Mr. Goodie Grammar, and always, I love to spend my Wednesday evenings with you after, of course, physically decomposing during the day. Luckily, today, we're going to go ahead and have a little party! What am I talking about, though? I'm talking about Word of the Week review. Over the past 8 weeks, there have been 8 words of the week passed to you forever in your brain. But guess what? Tonight, we're going to put that to the test by doing some fun games on the interactive and educational platform Pear Deck. To play along with us, be sure to go to joinpd.com. Again, that's joinpd.com. And you'll put in this magical code. You may use your computer or your cellular device because I'm going to do so as well. As you'll see, I get a little pair and I'm going to put in that code. LPOZM. Boom. Bam. And guess what, everybody? Loading, and I'm ready to go. Are you? Join me. And again, I'm going to go ahead and put that into the chat box for you. Joinpd.com. And guess what our code is? It's LPOZM. Also, standing for Lovely Pairs Officiate Zesty Muffins. Sounds like an interesting wedding to me. Boom. So make sure to follow along. Again, you may use your cellular device, your computer, or if you're just sitting back and relaxing, watch. Have some fun. Let's make this a great Wednesday. Hello, Garrison. Welcome to the General Grammar Live episode. You were here last week, and you are ready to play today. The beautiful thing is, everybody, tonight I will be giving away some free Mr. Goodie Grammar swag. That includes either a hat, a mask, or a shirt. And luckily tonight we have an amazing guest star, the Age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius, can you go ahead and model for us right down here real quick, please? Look at the General Grammar shirts, which will be in our store in 2 weeks. Yeah, but tonight, it's not about buying the merch. It's all about winning the merch. Why? Because everybody loves winning. Woo! And that's exactly what we're going to do. So again, make sure you are logged into Pear Deck, and we'll get this party started. Woo! All right. It's going to get in there. So make sure to do this. Also, if you do not follow us on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, what are you waiting for? Get on it. We're doing it up. And again, I'm following along on my phone. All right. So even if you are not in this session just yet, that's all right. Jump in when you come. If you are in the session, let's get it started. Booyah! So as I was saying earlier, we are going to go over the words of the week from the past 8 weeks. I'm going to test your knowledge. You want to win that hat? Yeah! Let's put it to the test. Boom! Alrighty, keep in mind, everyone, tonight we are using the platform Pear Deck. I don't know if you heard. I haven't mentioned it a couple of times. This interactive platform allows me to ask you questions in real time, and you get to respond. That way, it's not just me giving you info, right? You are participating in your own learning. It's exactly why we are doing this. So make sure to go to Pear Deck if you want to use it in your own lives as well. Do it. Awesome. All right, so the topic for today is vocabulary. But But I want to start off with a little basket breaker. The basket breaker question to start us off is, what is your favorite word and why? What is your favorite word and why? You can either type into the comment section on YouTube as we go along, a little chat box, or feel free to go ahead and use your phone to type it in with Pear Deck. I'm going to write my favorite, and I'm not going to tell you just yet. You have to earn it. And we're going to go ahead and review all your guys' answers together. So make sure to throw it into the chat box if you're not on Pear Deck. And if you are on Pear Deck, make sure to utilize it. All right, so I have it here. I'm going to submit. Boom. Again, what is your favorite word and why? Whether or not you are watching this now or after the fact, participate. Even if you're watching this a year from now, I'll still be looking good, and you can still comment with your favorite word in the comment box. So let's see what we got so far. Everyone, we have my beautiful answer. Copious. Why? Because it's a fun word. Yeah. What about you? What words really, whoa, get you going? What words do you use all the time? Again, put it into the comment section for me. I want to hear all about it. And if it's a word that gets me going, I would be very happy to actually do a word of the week video about it. Let's get into the words now. So, the first word that I want to go over is actually my favorite word. And this was word of the week numero uno. And it's copious. Copious, again, is my favorite word. As a recap, what does copious mean? Copious means abundant in supply or quantity. It's a lot of something. There's a copious amount of something. There's a lot. Like there's a copious amount of Kardashians. I'm losing count at this point. Business savvy, great. Breeding very quickly, maybe, but we'll get into that later. All right, again, copious is an adjective that means abundant. There's a lot. It's plentiful. Let me give you an example. He ate a copious amount of Go-Gurt. For 90s kids, hey, everyone had Go-Gurt. The little tubes, yogurt on the go. And this sentence, we can see that he ate a copious amount of Go-Gurt. What does that mean? It means that one, he probably has some sort of diabetic illness now, but two, that he ate a lot. He ate a copious amount. Whoa! And I'm seeing some questions coming in. Garrison asked, can it be 3 words? Oh, for your favorite word. Yeah, of course. Be greedy. I love that. If you have more, put it in there. I have copious, I love plebeian, and however. And I'm seeing the age of Aquarius doing a little. She's participating with us. You should too. Come on, people, jump in. But great question, Garrison. So again, he had a copious amount of Go-Gurt. A lot of Go-Gurt. Well, let's see if you can actually utilize this in a sentence. My task for you now is to create your own sentence using copious in it. So write your own original sentence that uses the word copious. Go ahead and put it into the chat box for me. Or if you're following along on Pear Deck, you can see that you can actually type in your answer. So create your own original sentence using the word copious. Put it on Pear Deck or in the chat box. Let's practice these words. Again, it's all about practice. And if you're following along, maybe you don't know how to use it correctly. That's all right. It's all about practice. All about practice. That's how we grow, right? So we have Age Aquarius coming in with one. What's that I see? A copious amount of Taco Bell wrappers on my bedroom floor? Oh! Well, it looks like the Age of Aquarius has been looking through my window. Are there grillers and chalupas running amok in my bedroom? Absolutely. That's why I come to General Grammar, to escape my own messes. What about the rest of you? What did you write? Make sure, again, if you're on Pear Deck, to put it in there. If you are not on Pear Deck, comment box it for me, because I know you're out there. Use copious. And I'll give you a second to do so. While I'm doing that, Age Aquarius, she went ahead earlier and showed us the beautiful shirt. So let me again show you this. This is what is up for grabs today. A shirt. Or you could choose a hat or a mask. Awesome, Garrison. Thanks for dropping by General Grammar. You have been fantastic. Alrighty, everyone. So we're going to jump to our second word of the night, which is utilize. Hey! Utilize is a really, really sophisticated word, and it seems like it's complicated, but it really isn't. Let me tell you why. Utilize means make practical use of, effective use of. It basically means use. I utilized my phone to call my lawyer. This is an injustice. And I utilized my lawyer to get out of various parking tickets. If only. So here it is used in a sentence. Sherlock Holmes utilized his intelligence to solve the mystery. Okay, what is Sherlock Holmes using? He is utilizing that beautiful brain. And if you have seen Sherlock on BBC with Benedict Cumberbatch, please go ahead and put a little review into the chat box for me. I've yet to watch it. No, don't attack me. But I'd be interested to hear about it. So again, the vocab word is utilize. And you didn't think I was just going to give you the example and we're going to frolic on out of here. Nah. Guess what we're doing? Oh yeah, putting it to use. So, probably guessed it. Here's your next challenge. What I would like you to do is write your own original sentence utilizing the word utilize. Again, utilize is a synonym for the word use. So even if you just write a simple sentence and you put the word use in it, switch that out, let's throw in utilize. That's kind of an easy way to incorporate it. And guess what? You're going to look fancy. As you're writing, you might even put your pinky up. You're going to go utilize with your quill and ink. Feather. That's how fantastic the word utilizes. So again, if you're following along on Pear Deck, put it in there, submit it. If you're watching this, put it into the chat box, put it into the comments. That's how I'm going to randomly pick a winner of this free swag. Whoa! And you would have earned it. Again, the directions are utilize the word utilize in a sentence. And then put it into the chat box for me, the comments, or on Pear Deck, where we get to review it together. Remember, it could be on your phone or computer, whatever it is. or even tablet. Okay, I'm actually going to bring in Age of Aquarius for this one. Age of Aquarius, would you like to join us? Age of Aquarius, come on down here. So,
what's up?
All right, can you go ahead and read your example sentence?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So, I'm trying very hard to utilize my last 2 brain cells to solve this math problem.
Alrighty, everyone. For those of you listening right now, she used the word utilize, right? And she used it to describe how she utilized her last 2 brain cells. Hey,
I'm still working on it, so gotta go.
One more than I have. You were supposed to be the power horse of this. Drag me. That is a fantastic example. Thank you, Age of Aquarius. By the way, everyone, you can find Age of Aquarius on YouTube. She's actually releasing tons of fantastic new content over the next couple of weeks. Makeup tutorials. What? Saturday night cocktails, which, again, is fun and friendly. And get ready with me. Get to know her because she's great, and we support her here at General Grammar. All right. I think I utilized enough of your time, so we're going to go on to the next word. Okay, everyone. The next word has the word face in it. Well, how do we say this? Well, this is facetious. That's our third word, facetious. But, Mr. Goodie Grammar, I don't remember what it means. Oh. Well, little boy inside my brain, guess what? I'm going to go over it. Okay. As defined, facetious is an adjective that means treating very serious issues with deliberately inappropriate humor. Read the room, people. Read the room. So, these are usually those people who think they're a little bit too smart alecky and try and take a punchline in the middle of a serious type of situation. No. Let's look at an example. All right. Gary's mom couldn't find his sister. So it was a bad idea to make a facetious comment about her irresponsibility. Ooh. Again, our example is Gary's mom couldn't find his sister. So it was a bad idea to make a facetious comment about her irresponsibility. Do you guys like to be corrected by a youngin' and told you're irresponsible if you're a parent? No. So, taking that serious issue of the sister going missing and making a comment to your mom that she's irresponsible as like a joke, probably not the best idea. Hey, and welcome to General Grammar. I'm so happy you're jumping in. Today, we are recapping the 8 words of the week that we weeks, and you can win some free Mr. Goodie Grammar, General Grammar swag. Maybe that's a hat. Maybe it's a t-shirt. I don't know. Maybe it's a mask. So make sure to follow along. And of course, jump in on Pear Deck and participate with us or in the comments section. So let's go ahead and jump to this right here. The directions now, whether you're on Pear Deck or following along on YouTube, use the word facetious in a sentence. In its own original sentence, use the word facetious. Again, facetious is basically making inappropriate jokes or humor with serious issues. Which I know tons of you right now are going, sounds like me. And I'm standing here going, me too. Definitely. So again, use the word facetious in its own sentence. And post into the comments for me. Or put it onto Pear Deck. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and take a nice swig of water from my Mr. Goodie Grammar cup here. Whoa! It tastes even more delicious inside this amazing and matching cup. All right. Unfortunately, yes, I see that, Billy. Thank you so much. It is a little bit too bright, so we'll turn it down. But for right now, just make sure to listen, follow along with me. Thank you. I'm seeing some merchandise. The merchandise will be coming out in 2 weeks for sale. However, for now, since it's exclusive swag, you gotta win it. How do you win it? Exactly what you're doing right now. Jumping in. Love it. So if you can't see it, so sorry. Go ahead and you can actually follow it right here. Joinpb.com. And the code again is LPOZM. Bam! Bam! Alrighty. Yeah, so I apologize. If you guys can't see this, make sure to listen. I got you covered. And you can also follow along on Pear Deck. So again, facetious. Use it in a sentence. For now, though, I do need to jump to the next word. Why? Because it's an amazing one. So let's do it. The next word I want to go over is the word innocuous. Innocuous. Ooh. What does it mean, though? Let me refresh your memory. Boom. So innocuous basically means not harmful or offensive. So it's like all good. It's nothing that's mean, right? It's not harmful or offensive. And as I have here, therefore, this adjective cannot be used to describe the majority of posts on Facebook. Why? People are really aggressive on Facebook for some reason. So let's try and stray away from making any comments that are not innocuous. It's true. It's a battleground, y'all. I put my hat backwards. All right. Get my muscles big. I'm like, I'm going in. Elbows out. It happens. Why? I like the competition. All righty. So again, innocuous, not harmful or offensive. I would say my comment right there about Facebook is not about to say, depends who sees it and thinks about it. I would say it was fairly innocuous, right? It's not harmful. I'm just being fun. Oh, Billy, my marketing master over here. He just talked about you got a donation link. I actually do. You can go ahead and head over to www.mrgoodiegrammar.com. And I'm going to go ahead and put that into the chat box, www.mrgoodiegrammar.com. And you can actually donate on that site to help out our amazing store, General Grammar. Love that. Also, Billy put in there, he just made a Facebook account all about positivity. Someone's doing it. That's what I'm talking about. Only positive vibes here. Like it. Change the world. Because if only people had more innocuous comments rather than degrading, dehumanizing, disrespectful comments. All right. So let me go ahead and boom, get into my example. My example says, Marcia needed to know the context of the comment, for she initially thought it was not an innocuous one. And I'm going to go ahead and reread that to you. Marcia needed to know the context of the comment, for she initially thought it was not an innocuous one. If we see here, Marcia initially thought that, oh, someone's trying to come for me, right? She's got her toothbrush shank. She's ready to battle. Because she initially thought that it was not an innocuous one. If it's not innocuous, that means it's offensive. So she's ready to go. She's ready to scrap. I get it. I get it. After I see positive vibes in there. Yes, yes, yes. Positive vibes. So don't come for people. That's all I'm going to say. So innocuous, again, means not harmful or offensive. Now, guess what, party people? Ooh, grammar goodies. It's your time to write your own original sentence using the word innocuous. Use the word innocuous in its own original sentence. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Why? Grammar is all about practice. Even myself, Mr. Goodie Grammar, makes mistakes. We all do. But it's all about how we look at that and grow from it. It's all learning experience, right? Same thing for grammar. The age of Aquarius has come in. Her brain cells have somehow rejuvenated because she says, how could a seemingly innocuous table leg do so much damage to my poor toe? For those of you right now who have just listened to that and you're thinking about times where you have stubbed your toe, I am so sorry because it is painful. 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 It totally is. So yes, Age of Aquarius, I feel you there. All right, and we have Billy coming in on pair deck. Let's see what we got. I'm going to go to show some responses. So Billy put, the author wrote an innocuous quote. And the author wrote an innocuous quote and some people got offended. Okay. So this is actually kind of a funny example if we think about it, because the author probably, when they were writing this type of quote, right, it wasn't supposed to be harmful. It was just supposed to be, hey, this is a nice, easy stuff. But then interpretation, people got offended by it. So yeah, people can still, if they interpret a message incorrectly, an innocuous message can quickly become an offensive message. Nice job, Billy. You're in it to win it. And I'm seeing we have Fishbox on too. Again, I love this. Positive vibes. This is great. Thank you for joining us tonight. We all appreciate it. All righty. Take another sip from my Mr. Goodie Grammar cup. Delicious. And I'm so happy you decided to spend your Wednesday evening with us. We have Billy going, I don't want anything. Just here for some fun. Billy, right you are, and positive vibes. But free stuff is always great. I love that. Always feel free to have a little party with me. I love it. Okay. Nice job, everybody. We're going on to the next word. Supercilious. Right away, if you see this word, I do that a lot. Super, whoa, cilious, right? Sounds like, silly, right? Okay, but what does that mean? I'm going to get into it. So, supercilious, if someone is supercilious, that means that they think they're better than other people. Behaving or acting as though one thinks one's superior than others. That's all I'm going to say. So we can kind of think about the Karens of the world, right? The Karens that think they're better than everybody else, verbally accosting people. They are supercilious. They think they're superior. And that's why they randomly attack people at Target for no apparent reason. Because the adjective supercilious describes them. Woo! Do you know any supercilious people? Probably. Let's tone them down. All right. So here it is used in a sentence. Good, laughter all around. I love it. So we have Cruella de Vil had a supercilious nature. She thought that everyone and everything were at her disposal. For those of you who have seen 101 Dalmatians, Cruella de Vil is the very bougie one with the fur coats. She wants to perform the very not lighthearted act of taking the dog's fur. So she thought that, guess what? Everything was at her disposal. She's superior. She's better. She's supercilious. And of course, as before, this is what it's all about tonight. The Word of the Week challenge. Refreshing our knowledge about what do these words mean, and then utilizing them boop, 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 in sentences. So what I would like you to do now, whether you are on Pear Deck or on YouTube, go ahead and type an original sentence using the word supercilious in it. And poof, smack that down into the comments or on Pear Deck. Again, what I want you to do during this time, use the word supercilious in a sentence. I'm all about humor too, people, so feel free to make it funny. Whatever you want to do, whatever your style is, do it up. And I shall be drinking some water. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, if you take another couple of seconds there, again, the platform we're using this evening is called Pear Deck. Pear Deck is an interactive educational platform where students can participate with the teacher's instruction. Things like Google Slides are great epicenters for Pear Deck to be utilized because teachers can add questions to it to make people more engaged. Who likes to just sit there and watch a PowerPoint? Slide. We can all read it. It's all about interaction. Yeah! And cheap plugs. Yeah! And capitalism. Yeah! Great! So what'd you guys end up getting for the word supercilious? Again, whether you're watching it now or 10 years from now, when we would have taken over the world, you can still participate. Make sure to throw into the comments section. Pear Deck, Pear Deck, Pear Deck. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Booyah, booyah. All right, let's see what we got hopping on here. All righty. So our sentence that was submitted on Pear Deck is, my dog is supercilious over the other two. Ooh. I'm guessing, maybe I'm wrong. Correct me in the comments section. If your dog is supercilious, I'm guessing it's usually one of the smaller dogs. Because I find that smaller dogs are like alpha, right? They think they're better. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. I don't know. I don't see the same mentality with big dogs. It's usually the little dogs that run the show. And I'm for it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so that was the word supercilious. Great, 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 great job. How I remember it is I always think, it's super silly to think of yourself as better than others. That's how you could remember it. Supercilious. It's super silly to think that you're better than others. Ooh, yeah. All right, and we have Tesla jumping in. No, not the corporation. I have one better. The famous female scientist. And her sentence is, my supercilious uncle, twice removed, thinks he's better than the rest of the family because he can ride a scooter. Ooh, well, Tesla, I'll tell you something. Your uncle is pretty intense if he's riding a scooter. I thought scooters were only when you are in elementary to middle school and you have a Razor scooter and you're going around. So, I mean, I give it to him. That's swag. That's style. True, but all my dogs are German Shepherds. Oh. All right, well, big dogs. I guess someone has to be in charge. That's all I'm going to say. All I know is little dogs usually are running me. Awesome, 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 everybody. So supercilious. But I have an inkling of something. Let me think. That you're thirsty for the next word of the week recap? Let's sip it up. Booyah! Okay. This was actually the word of the week from this week, and it is the word frolic. Do you guys frolic a lot? And you might be going, what? What does it mean to frolic? Frolic means play and move about cheerfully, excitedly, and energetically. Whoa! Whoa! That was frolicking in the small space as much as possible. Usually you frolic in meadows, there's sunshine coming down, everyone's smiling, and it's most likely a commercial for some kind of medication. With little jingles in the background as they go over side effects. So as defined, frolic is a verb that means play and move about cheerfully, excitedly, energetically. Let me show you it in a sentence. On Tyrell and Kathy's date, they romantically frolicked through the meadow. They're going hand in hand and woo, frolicking. Yay, we're together. My love. Frolicking. And daisies everywhere. I don't know what flowers are in meadows. I don't go outside. And we have Billy jumping in with an example. I love to frolic every time I see that Mr. Goodie Grammar is live. Oh, you're frolicking to that computer. Ha ha ha. I love that. Ooh. And everyone, make sure to take great note of that. It's testimonial. What is this? Credibility, everyone? Yes! He likes it, and so do you. So make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and also go to www.mrgoodiegrammar.com for more exclusive content that you just can't get on our YouTube channel alone. I'm talking guided notes. I'm talking PowerPoints. I'm talking quizzes. We got it all. Whoa! But you know what's also a big whoa? The next task. What? Let's do the challenge, everyone. Just like Billy just did, I want you to create your own original sentence using the word frolic in it. And then either put it on Pear Deck or throw it into the comment section. Use the word frolic. All of you better frolic through that comment section. I want to see it. Bounce on it. Woo woo! I frolicked a little bit too hard, so I'm going to drink some water. Oh, yeah. Again, our store with official Mr. Goodie Grammar General Grammar merchandise will be out in 2 weeks. See link for more details. Frida Strawberry the Hairless. Frida Strawberry the Hairless likes to frolic in the backyard. Tesla, that's what I'm talking about! Yeah! As you guys see, she used the subject Frida Strawberry the Hairless, which is a dog. Is it an aesthetically pleasing dog that she has? Probably not. It's hairless, which I don't know the texture. But what is this little Frida Strawberry the Hairless doing? Frolicking through the yard. She's a happy dog. That's what matters, though. What else do we got going on? Frolic is what I describe myself doing when Miss Tesla brings Magnus on the Zoom call. Everyone, Billy is in here, and guess what? He's racking up points with his teachers. Love it, love it, love it. Do teachers believe in favoritism? We have some more comments coming in. I happily frolic away from my desk at 5 o'clock on the dot, says the age of Aquarius. Especially on a Friday. Let's get out of here! We have, yep. Everyone's laughing because they completely agree with age of Aquarius there. We all know we're like, peace, deuce. All right, so we had frolic taking place. Mastered it. Check. Love it. Alrighty, what's up next for us? Up next, and I'll go ahead and put it into the chat box, is the word superfluous. Again, we're saying super, right? We had supercilious, but this is superfluous. Superfluous. Perfect. Got it in there. The word superfluous. What does it mean? Well, it is the 7th out of 8 of our vocab words, and it means exceeding what is sufficient or necessary. It is extra. Superfluous means extra, unnecessary. We all know that we have those friends that give a superfluous amount of information. Maybe you're kikiing, you're gossiping, and it just keeps coming out. Like, oh, Stacy did this, and yesterday too much. It's unnecessary. It's exceeding what is sufficient. It's like, oh, how was your trip to Circle K? And then it turns into, a 10-hour story. Superfluous, exceeding what is necessary. Extra, 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 tons more. All right, let me use it in a sentence for you. And I know various students on here will agree with this, so I'm going to read this as dramatically as possible. This homework is too much. My teacher is always giving out a superfluous amount of work to take home. As you can see from this example, the word superfluous is used in order to describe the amount of work. If it's a superfluous amount of work, that means it's not necessary. It's going beyond what is sufficient. It's too much. Stop it, teachers. No. Make sure it's quality over quantity. But superfluous, again, exceeding what's necessary. Too much. Don't be that person. All right. Just like before, it's time to write your own original sentence. Go ahead and put it into the chat box or on Pear Deck. You're using the word superfluous in a sentence. I already feel like basically a chat box is like last comic standing because you're killing it, everybody. Love it, love it, love it. We got comedians coming through. This is great. And you are utilizing the words correctly. So again, what I would like you to do is use the word superfluous in its own original sentence. All right. Tesla says, you may think hairless dogs are extremely unfortunate to look at, but hair is just so superfluous these days. Point taken. And do I accept that? Yes. Why do I accept that? I'm constantly choking on my feline's hair that goes everywhere. It's like my esophagus decides to close in on itself. So is Frida Strawberry the Hairless doing great wonders for us? Yeah, it's true. Because hair is superfluous. All right. I'm seeing Xian Sheng. I'm seeing Zuye Shi Tuo. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I was just reading the Mandarin there. Please be right, Google Translate. From my understanding, this says, Mister, I have decided to pick up a robotic platypus to feed. Hang on, sorry. Oh, to feed the plebeian in your basement? Huh? Just joking. That's not actually what the translation is saying. Right now, we're focusing on English, but I'll get back to you tomorrow about that, Billy. This is good stuff. All right. So let's see what we got going on. I'm seeing superfluous use there. Awesome job, Tesla. And Billy, I like that you're going for the multi-language there. Very good stuff. But everyone, I have one more word for you tonight. just one. I know, our time's so short. What's going on? The last word is epiphany. What? Epiphany. Some of you have used this word in your writing, everyday speech. You've probably seen it a couple of times. So let's go ahead and recap. What does epiphany mean? Epiphany is an illuminating discovery or realization. A moment of sudden revelation and insight. It just comes to you. You have an epiphany. It's like, oh, I just had an epiphany. I'm a horrible person. Not true, but for this example, as you could tell, I come to a realization, maybe I'm not so good. I just had an epiphany. I hate vegetables. Accurate. Does anyone? Maybe if you're in Portland, Oregon. I don't know. They seem like they like vegetables there. Very eco-friendly. All righty. So, here it is used in a sentence. Stacy had an epiphany. She doesn't like the pumpkin spice latte anymore. Stacy, what's going on? So Stacy had an epiphany, a realization. Whoa! What? That she didn't like the pumpkin spice latte anymore. One, Starbucks is going to be incredibly disappointed in that, Stacy. What's going on? Two, and it's not really seasonal right now, is it? Oh, actually autumn. Okay, maybe it's coming back. Back again. Sweet. Again, epiphany. What? Realization. That's a synonym. All right. Ooh. Let's do it, y'all. Epiphany. And I'm going to go ahead and put it into the chat box for everybody. Go ahead and use epiphany in a sentence. You can even think back to your own life. When did you have an epiphany about something? I had an epiphany when I realized what the difference between Mrs. and Mrs. and Miss. That is a great one. Whew, that realization. Because Mrs. married and Miss unmarried. That's interesting. I haven't actually thought about that in years. Whoa, Billy, you got me going here. My husband, Tesla says, my husband didn't need an epiphany to see how great I am. It was clear from the get-go. I'm all about those vibes right now. Know your worth, people. You don't need an epiphany to realize great quality of person. Love this. And yes, everyone, Alex is very, 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 very lucky. And so is Frida Strawberry, the hairless. Have it down pat. Perfect, everybody. Love it, love it, love it. I love that. Very quick. Everyone's on it tonight. This is great. All righty, good stuff, everybody. So, here is my challenge to you. All right? Write your own original sentence that uses at least 2 of the words of the week. And then post that into the comments. So you're going to create your own original sentence using at least 2 words of the week. And you could do that on Pear Deck or on here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and type out the 8 words of the week into the comment section for you. As we remember, our first one was copious. Then we had utilize, followed by this little rascal, facetious. What did we follow that up with? Well, everyone, we followed it up with innocuous. Finally, things got kind of supercilious because our next word was supercilious. And we frolicked through this next vocab word together. Frolic. Followed up by superfluous, which many of you are probably like, there are a superfluous amount of vocab words tonight. We have 8 weeks of them going. What? Next one comes out this Wednesday. No, Wednesday, Sunday. Today's Wednesday. Whoa! Days. All right. And then finally, the word that we just went over, epiphany. Those are the 8 words of the week that we have done thus far. After every 8 words, we will always do a recap live episode just like this to practice. We'll also be pulling information from other words of the week that have come prior. That way you're always repeating, practicing, and boom, creating beautiful sentences. So again, the directions are: make an original sentence that uses at least 2 of the vocabulary words, the words of the week, because we know that word of the week brew gets you going. So make sure to throw that into the comments, or you can go ahead and put it onto Pear Deck for me. When I learned that it is super silly to be supercilious, I had to frolic around my basement. Yes, Billy. Yes, it is super silly to be supercilious. And when you have that epiphany, we're on 3. When you have that epiphany, I had to frolic around my basement. Yes. Be careful in basements, though. I hear they're commonplace for various demons and other, mysterious creatures. All right, Age of Aquarius says, I had an epiphany that I should cut back on the copious amount of Skittles that I've been eating. Woo! No. It's absolutely correct in sentences. I'm just completely pushing against the sentence because Skittles are amazing. Taste the rainbow. I'm just going to keep at that pitch the whole time. Just yell about Skittles. By the way, everyone, if you have a favorite color Skittle, like a favorite flavor, please put that into the comment section as well. I'd be very curious to know which flavor is most popular. I have to think about it as well. We'll get to that another day. But amazing sentences, you two. I love it. Here's the thing. In order to make sure that you really master this stuff, use it in your everyday life. So I'm talking about texting. I'm talking about social media posts. Even in conversation, utilize these words. Because if you just, I'm using it once, you're not going to remember it, right? It's like, forgettable. You have to repeat, and practice, or else it's not going to stick in your brain. We see the yellow sour ones. Oh my God. Yep. Sour Skittles. We'll talk about the different types of Skittles on another episode. So amazing job, everybody. I'm so happy with that. But before we go, make sure that you know our schedule. We have a new word of the week every Sunday that comes out to get you going for the week. The word of the week brew. Then live sessions like this every single Wednesday. Why? I have nothing better to do in my life and I want to party with you guys. Why? Because you make it fun. Then content episodes out every other Friday. Cheap plug. Episode 11, Subjects, comes out this Friday. And it has corresponding guided notes to go along with it. Sentence shoutouts coming out. So even the sentences that you guys put into the comment section, you might see that. You might see your own sentence in an upcoming episode. Get ready. Okay. So also make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Share with everyone. We're spreading it around, right? We want it to spread faster than coronavirus. Why? We're building an empire. And also, mask included. I will use it in all types of communication, even non-visual communication when I frolic. Yes, we will frolic everywhere. Ah! Yeah, I like that idea. Alrighty. So make sure to do all that stuff. And guess what? The winner for tonight's swag is Billy! Billy, you did it! You did it! I know you don't want it, but I'm giving it to you. Look at this. You get a hat. You get a mask. Guess what else, Billy? A t-shirt! Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm on Oprah. I'm happy for you. We don't have a car under your chair, but hey, we got swag. Yeah! If you guys would like to be just like Billy, Make sure to follow us, subscribe, and participate in. You can be a grammar goodie just like Billy, just like Tesla, just like the Age of Aquarius, just like Garrison, just like Fishbox, everybody on our party tonight. Billy's hype now. He is truly a grammar goodie, certified. Boom, check mark. Also, you can make sure to follow us on our website, www.mrgoodiegrammar.com, where you can subscribe to get all the information you need to follow up with me, Mr. Goodie Grammar, and everything at General Grammar. Oh, always. Yes, Billy, you are an official grammar goodie. Set up. And all grammar goodies should also go to Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. What? Yes, 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 yes. So make sure to follow us on all those platforms. But the big thing here, practice the words. Have some fun. General Grammar, it's not just about learning concepts. It's about having a good time while we're doing it. Why does learning have to be so, yeah? No, let's have a party, and we will do this together. Alrighty. Well, everyone, my name is Mr. Goodie Grammar. Took up a lot of your time, but that's all right. Seems like that was like 10 minutes. Why? Because you make the experience fun. I'm so happy we're able to recap the words of the week. And I'll see you next time here at General Grammar. Good night.